Good afternoon, students near or far. Today I am discussing about organizational behavior. Topics is leadership. It's a very important thing for the students of business and business management. Generally, the leadership means, we do understand the political leaders. So many leaders are there. Different political organizations are with leaders. But when there is a question of leadership in business, then there is a different type of Harry Truman. He says leadership is the ability to get people to do what they don't want to do and like it. And according to Kunz, leadership is the ability of a manager to induce subordinates to work with confidence and zeal. Terry says leadership is the activity of influencing people to strive willingly for mutual objectives. So, when we have a discussion, we find some characteristics of leadership. Here, the leadership involves establishing a clear vision. When there is leadership, then there is a question of vision. It's sharing the vision with others so that they will follow willingly. Leaders share their vision to the subordinates or the personas concerned to him. So the personas will be very much inclined or interested to do their assigned duties and responsibilities with will. He is providing the information, knowledge and methods to realize the vision. When leaders are there, generally leaders are very skilled and efficient enough. So, when a task is started, job is started, then the leader is to convey the concern and necessary information and messages to the personnel, necessary knowledge and methodologies to perform that job. And he is coordinating and balancing the conflicting interests of all members and stakeholders. It tries to avoid conflicting situation among the personas and personas to the employers. So, their role and functions are very much important within the organizational framework. And some characteristics of leadership is the process of influence. Yes, leaders are all the time and influence the workers and employees of the organization, so that they will be very much inclined and interested to do their assigned duties and responsibilities. Leadership is the function of stimulation. They have to stimulate the workers and employees. Yes, you do this job. If you are doing this job in the right time, with the right quality, and there should be period of time, then the company will be benefited. As a result, the image of the organization will be increased, and side by side, demand of the personas in the outer market will be as a whole developed, so that the workers and employees will get their benefits, salaries, wages, multi-varied things in the right time at a right quantity and right standard. Leadership is related to a particular situation. Under a specific set of circumstances, leaderships are concerned with. So, for a specific situation, leaders are working and mitigate the challenges. Leadership is a shared experience. Yes, leaders are to share their experience, expertise, and knowledge with the workers and employees of the organization. So the workers and employees will be very much inclined and effective enough to do their scheduled duties and responsibilities. And leadership is not hardship or bossism. leaders are very much inclined to cooperate, to extend their cooperation, the support and knowledge and expertise to the surroundings, so that the workers and employees will be very much interested about their performance, about their cooperations, as they are not acting as the direct boss. Rather, they are to extend their cooperations. Leadership is an ongoing activity, yes. When the factory is running, when the workers are working in a certain factory, in that time, the leaders to extend their cooperations, extend their knowledge and expertise to the workers and employees regarding the certain type of machines, operations of functioning or operating a certain types of machines or tools or automation. Say for the leader is working with the computerized embroidery machine, and leader is expert, and when there is a production manager, assistant production manager, so many guys are there. But if any problem occurs, then and there the leader can extend this cooperation to even to the production manager of the factory. Leadership implies existence of followers. Followers, what is the word? What is the feelings? What is the sentiment? What is the knowledge, skill, expertise, efficiency, and all these things are concerned by leader. The leader can understand, and accordingly he is there to extend his cooperation. Successful leadership leads to a goal accomplishment. When the leader is very successful, is skilled, efficient enough, and with human behavior and attitude, that the goals and vision of the organization will be quite able to attain very successfully. Okay. So now I would like to discuss about the nature of leadership. Nature of leadership, the same thing is coming and coming, we're discussing again and again. But as these questions may rise, there has been a question you may find in the exam. So I have to discuss this again and again. And the same thing we are discussing again and again. It's to some extent also boring. There is a performance. Performance of a leader directly influences the workers and employees of the organization. If the leader's performance is okay, fine, with high quality, then the workers will be satisfied and very much inclined with the leader. And they were anytime, any moment, any problem they are facing, then they will go to the leader and ask him for help. So the performance of the leader is very important, crucial, technical and tactical. And the communication skill of a leader is very important thing. Leadership qualities largely depends upon the communication skill. Multi-faceted communication systems are now going on. In the factory level or in the business level or even the marketing level, the leadership is very much needed. Now if it's marketing and salesmanship or for the procurement concern, then there is a concern of skill and efficiency of virtual activities and knowledge also very much important for a leader. Leader should have that much level of skill and efficiency to gather anytime, any moment, any messages, information, facts, materials, and accordingly that will be supplied and provided to the subordinates, workers and employees of the organization. And influence. Leader must have the capacity to influence the workers and employees. And side by side, not only the workers and employees, leaders may have the quality to influence even his bosses. If necessary, the leaders may explain the certain situation to senior hierarchy. Okay? And then power base. Actually, leader's power base is his personal skill, efficiency, behavior, knowledge, as sense of exchanging views and cooperation. So that is the main base. So when a leader right way in the right track and perform his duties and responsibilities, then the management of the organization likes that leader, and also that leader then can having empowerment, he can also exercise his leadership upon the subordinates with amicably, not by force. Then acceptance, interaction is the main. Heart to heart, interaction, heart to heart, worker to worker. leader to subordinates, leader to employees, leader to operators, leader to production manager, leader to assistant production manager. This is interaction. Better interaction, better exposure, and better job attainment. That is leadership quality. Acceptance, yes. Leaders must be accepted by their subordinates or the person or persons with whom the leader is working. Well, sometimes it may be leadership need to contact and communicate with the sub-level personnel or even upper level managers also. And because of his quality, he may do all these things. He may be empowered. And this empowerment is because of his quality. Then followers, those who follow, those who are his followers under his guidance, supervision, the workers that are working, they are the followers. Even sometimes some senior level managers also we follow are often needed. Then situation. Leaders need to understand the situation, in which situation they are working, in which situation workers and employees are working. Circumstances they need to understand and positively and have this response, and that is the quality of right leadership. Leader must understand that the situation is prevailing. He may understand the technological situation, he may understand the financial situation, he may understand the manufacturing situation, he may understand the power energy situation, he may understand the technical and sophistication regarding a certain manufacturing system, or the quality or the qualities of the workers and employees, those who are working with him. Then attributes. Qualities of leaders are specific, are not actually specific. Sometimes under the specific quality, some other qualities he may also have. So that is the attribute of the leader. As much as quality is owing and having his knowledge, his expertise, his sensation, his sense of cooperation, all these things are with him, he may become a very heroic leader. Anyway, and the next point, next topics is functions of leadership. Leadership functions, already I discussed the leadership functions. Again, if the question is rising, so further I have to discuss. That is the functions of leader, that is determination of goals. Actually, determination of goals and objectives of the organizations are determined by the senior level management. But in the working atmosphere, sometimes leaders have to think how to pick up job. In that point, he may set up a certain goal. So he has to determine what should be the goal and objective of getting right job from the workers and employees in the right time at the right cost and minimizing wastage. Then organization of activities, multiple activities that they are constantly connected to manufacturing certain goods and services in an organization. In that point, leaders have to understand what is the nature of the jobs. That will be subdivided, and subdivided jobs is to be performed. Then these jobs should have to be matched with the goals and objectives. So accordingly, workforce, automation, technology, multiplied things are these to be matched and subdivided and coordinated. Okay. Then achieving coordination. Yes, I telling you. I tell the students there is a question of the multiplied automation, technology, manpower. Manpower, there is also variation. Highly skilled, semi-skilled, unskilled. This sort of workforce. Also, there is a question of the quality control. One is the question of research and development. There is a question of marketing. These things are to be coordinated, and this is the prime and very important job and responsibility of the leaders. The representation of workers. Leaders need to represent the workers. any problem or emotional feelings, sentiments, law and order and all these things, they represent, leaders represent on behalf of the workers to the bosses. Then providing guidance. Leaders guide, acts as the guide to the workers, the employees, or personals of the organization. Inspiration of employees. Yeah, why are you? Hello. John, why don't you work? Why are you moving elsewhere, man? Sit in the machine. Do your job and complete it, your assigned job in the right time. Or if you feel any problem, then you call me. I'm here for you. And this is the quality of leadership. Leader means inspire, means not to be in panic. His main intention to aloof panic from the workforce. Inspiration, so he may inspire. He has no problem, any problem you are facing there and then you call me. I am here for you. This is the quality of leader. Then building employees moral. Yeah, this organization, you are working here, this organization is of you. So long you are doing well, in the right way, in the right manner, in the right track, minimizing wastage, cost control, then it will be better and best suited for you, and so that you will be able, so that the company will be itself will be able to sell out goods at the right time, at the right cost, and so the congregation will be benefited highly, and you will also get your salary, bonuses, allowances, multivariate things at the right time. Then facilitating change. Leaders are very much cooperative to facilitate changing. Suppose a new machine is coming, old machine is transferred. In that case, where workers and employees may be in problem for operating that new machine, in that case, leader may inspire that there is no problem. I'm here. What do other new machine? You need to match yourself with the latest technology, latest automation. If not so, for the longer fashion, you will not be able to continue your service with image and goodwill. Understand? That's the thing. So, as a facility to change, it's a facility. Okay? Then another topic is that is the importance of the need for leadership. Where is the importance of the need for leadership? I already discussed so many terms, terminologies and things, sentences I uttered. Here already we discussed the importance of leadership. But as the question pattern is different, so I like to discuss it further. That is the imperfect organizational structure. When the organization nature is imperfect, in that case, multi-variety arrangement is not possible. So in that point, the skilled and efficient leader can show the right guide and best solutions whenever any problem is occurring. Then technological, economic and social changes. Yes, I told it earlier. Now changing the technological change is very faster, very faster. 5 years before, automation is now becoming obsolete. Okay. Even the cell phone we are using, 5 years before, not only 5 years, 6 months before, a certain type of cell phone came. Now, another type of sophisticated, better performing cell phone is now in the market at a lower cost. And what to do? Nothing to do. We need to match ourselves with the changing atmosphere. If we are afraid to match ourselves with the changing atmosphere, then we will be greatly loser. In that case, leader can influence and impact upon the workers and employees of the organization. Not only for the workers and employees, side by side with the management also. Then, internal imbalance is inspired by growth. Sometimes, as an organization grows in size and complexity, It may develop the certain imbalances. Only the effective leadership can steer the organization through such situations. Yes, with the development of the size, with the increasing size or volume of the organization, yes, organization is expanding very good. Goodwill image of the organization is expanding. But thing is this, there is some sort of inner problems may occur also. Not may, actually it occurs. Then the skilled and efficient leader can come for the right solution and to hold the right measure and to match the workers and employees of the organization, yes, for doing the job in the right way and right manner. Then the next point I like to discuss internal employee, nature of human membership. Human membership is also stems from the nature of human membership in organization settings. People forming an organization. Okay, the next point is initiates action. When the job is started, the leaders acts fastest he pays to bring all the workforce, to bring all the personnel to start the job. Then there is the question of motivation. Yes, leaders have to motivate the workers and employees of the organization so that the workers and employees will act. Yes, you will influence them. Do your job, do your assigned duties and responsibilities in the right way, minimizing wastage, controlling your time, and right quantity with the right quality, so that the image of the organization will increase. As a result, the company will earn more profit and you will be benefited also, so that the company will be inclined to give your salary, wages, and financial benefits in the right time, with the right way. Then providing guidance. Yes, guidance, the main thing is this. Workers and employees sometimes may be frustrated when the new way or new shape of manufacturing system, or even if it's a service-oriented organization, in that point, when the personnel are to some extent, frustrated, not frustrated, hesitating. In that case, the leaders become, yes or no, don't worry, no problem is there. They start the job this way. That is the concept. Then the creating confidence. Yes, confidence is the main question. If confidence is lost, then all the things are lost. Then the man will become very much frustrated. As a result, nothing will be attained. In that case, confidence development is the prime job, very important job of the leaders, of the workers and employees of the organization. Then building moral, you do these things. This is your organization, and image goodwill of your organization is your own asset also. Not only it goes to the owners of the organization, side by side. So it's your responsibility, man, and do it nice manner. Any problem you are facing, then call me. I am here with you all the times. Okay, no problem. Then builds work environment. Working environment is always in the tough atmosphere is prevailing. Always bossing is there. Yes, do these things. No, don't spare in mere seconds. If so, then I will not spare you. If such type of behavior, then is too much harmful, and the workers and employees will become very much frustrated. But when the problems are working and amicably solved by the leader, then they will be very much interested and inclined to that organization. Then coordination. Nowadays, complex arrangement, complexity is increasing to a great extent. Workers, in terms of the workers, the employees, upper level, lower level, same level, automation is changing. Maintenance is changing. A new way, new technology, all these things are matching and coming to the organization. In that point, leader needs to keep himself calm and quiet and cool. And he has to coordinate, he has to organize, he has to motivate workers and employees, so that the organization will go in the right track and smoothly and ongoing. Anyway, these are the things and essential things for leadership. And it's now 6:25, and we are near night. So obviously you are in your house, don't go outside, keep yourself safe, take regular exercise, right food, right quantity and the right time. Don't worry. Good luck.